Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCM. Coming up, a pair of medical thrillers. Viewers, you are about to enter a fascinating sphere of police work, the world of forensic medicine. Like many of you, I loved Jack Klugman in the 70s TV drama Quincy, and I admired the show for using that line of dialogue in the open for years. Klugman had these new police recruits in front of him. He'd say that line, then remove the sheet from the dead body in front of him, and they'd all faint. Amused me every time. I hated missing the credits to Quincy. We begin tonight with a film that clearly influenced Quincy. It's a mystery thriller directed by Blake Edwards from MGM in 1972, The Carey Treatment. James Coburn stars as Dr. Peter Carey, a pathologist at a large Boston hospital. Jack Klugman's Quincy was a forensic pathologist. When one of Dr. Carey's colleagues is implicated in the suspicious death of a teenage girl, Coburn begins to investigate the circumstances and winds up in a perplexing and dangerous mystery. The story is based on a novel called A Case in Need, written by a young medical student named Jeffrey Hudson. Except there was no Jeffrey Hudson. That was the name used then by Michael Crichton, the same Michael Crichton who gave us the bestsellers Jurassic Park, The Andromeda Strain, Congo, and Disclosure, among others. Adaptations of Crichton's books are often turned into successful movies. Crichton also worked in Hollywood as a screenwriter and director. In 1973, the year after The Carey Treatment premiered, Crichton wrote and directed the landmark sci-fi thriller Westworld. He also went on to help create the NBC television show ER, which ran for 15 seasons. You'll spot some hints of ER in the inner workings of the big city hospital here in The Carey Treatment. Crichton based these stories on his own experiences as a medical student at Harvard. He got his MD too, but he never practiced. As a medical student, he completed his rotations at a Boston hospital, giving him the background needed for his medical stories. Film's director Blake Edwards built a worthy reputation as a skilled comedy director, especially with the Pink Panther movies starring Peter Sellers, but his versatility can't be denied. He was equally adept with dramas, including Breakfast at Tiffany's, Days of Wine and Roses, and the suspense thriller Experiment in Terror. In addition to James Coburn, the cast of The Carey Treatment includes Jennifer O'Neill, Pat Hingle, Dan O'Herlihy, and the spectacularly prolific character actor James Hong. He is currently 96 years old. IMDb lists James Hong with 468 screen credits, and I guarantee you they're selling him short. From MGM in 1972, The Carey Treatment. The Carey Treatment featured some notable family connections. Sky Aubrey, the daughter of then MGM chief James Aubrey Jr., and actress Phyllis Thaxter, played a nurse. And the daughter of director Blake Edwards, Jennifer Edwards, is the dead girl's roommate. Blake Edwards also gave Mel Torme's daughter, Melissa Torme March, a small part in the movie. Blake Edwards took some hits from critics throughout his career, despite having directed a number of big successes. So there's some irony in the critical praise heaped on The Carey Treatment because Blake Edwards tried to disown the movie. MGM producer William Belasco significantly re-edited Edwards' final cut, changing it so significantly that Edwards wanted his name removed from the project. That didn't happen, but the movie became the last straw for Edwards, who had experienced problems with Hollywood studio chiefs for years. After The Carey Treatment, Edwards and his wife, the actress Julie Andrews, moved to Europe. Edwards continued to work there, making several more successful Pink Panther comedies with Peter Sellers, as well as the wonderful Oscar-winning musical comedy Victor Victoria, starring Julie Andrews and James Garner. Edwards didn't abandon Hollywood entirely. He also directed Andrews in the 1979 comedy 10 and in the 1981 satire SOB, which, among other things, makes clear how Blake Edwards felt about meddling from studio executives who weren't filmmakers. Coming up, another medical thriller, this time written and directed by Michael Crichton. Coma from 1978, starring Geneviève Bujold and Michael Douglas, is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Coma, then the Love Light, and later, the Gates of Heaven. TCM's on Cloud 9 tonight.